Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're filming part 2 of Snowman, the 12-valve build. So today we're dropping fuel tank. We're gonna clean out the frame because you got a lot of rust in there, and we're gonna probably undercoat it and check if I gotta weld anything, because I think I have a crack, little one. We gonna find out. But yeah, I got full send diesel stainless fuel straps, so we're gonna put those in, and we're also gonna unbolt the trans cooler mount from my dad's truck and put it in mine and lock all that up with the fans, maybe wire some shit. I don't know yet, but we're just gonna get right into it. So right now we got the pump, I forgot what that's called, the tube for the air dog that goes all the way down. You'll know what I mean, but the main supply line is disconnected, and then if you slide over here, I got the fill neck and the return line and the T for the air dog all disconnected too. So now we're able to unbolt the straps, lower it down, disconnect the pump. Right here, disconnect the two hoses to that and the connector that'll tell you your fuel level. And then we're gonna yeah, I have a new pump, been sitting in my room for a while, so we're gonna put that in. So yeah, I'm about to do that. So we got the gas tank out, so now we're gonna transfer, I think there's a half a tank in here, we're gonna transfer that into this truck so it's lighter to put back in. So we have that. Now I gotta go into there and we're gonna inspect the frame. There's a slight crack, it doesn't look that bad, but we gotta scoop all the rust out of the frame. We're probably gonna undercoat it, and I got some hoses I gotta delete under there and fix. So we're in here cleaning up a lot of rust, as you can see. But yeah, here's the crack I was talking about. Let's get the light correct here. See that right there? That's the crack. So we're gonna get that out of the way. There's the crack right there, from here all the way to there. So we're gonna weld that up. But yeah, I mean, it's just temporary. Eventually I'm gonna get a full frame and powder coat the whole frame once I get a shop and shit, and I build it to go to SEMA. But for now, patch weld. But I got all down there to clean out next, and then I got some rock. I got some rust down there. I gotta sweep out, clean up. But yeah, like that rotted away. And we fixed that with some bolts. Very nice. So, but yeah, we're gonna clean this up and then probably call it a day for today, and then I'll probably pick up the camera tomorrow. Yeah, when we're finishing up the fuel tank and all that, or when he's welding this in, we'll see. But yeah, or trans mount, we don't know where this is going yet, but took my bed trans cooler out. Just gotta take his brackets out now, and then we'll prep something. But yeah. All right, guys, day number 2 here. No fuel pumps in the box. Well, we're gonna go delete the emergency brake cable now and wire up the bigger shit. Well, waiting for Pops to come check out the frame so we can weld it. So yes. So got the front half of the emergency brake cable off. Now we're about to do the back half. Since I'm doing a rear disc brake conversion on this truck, I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna cut it right behind the drum. Cut it right here with a fucking, right there with a grinder on both sides, and get rid of all that, because it's all unnecessary bullshit that I don't need. So yeah. All right, rest of the brake, emergency brake is off, and then now we're gonna zip tie some shit up, and I gotta go put the new fuel pump in the tank, and then run the wiring for the trans coolers in here, run the wiring into the cab, and wire up the relay to the switch. And then that's pretty much really it until we get the trans back. Alright, just got the new sending unit in. I had to pull this fucking thing out, and that's a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's in. Emergency brake cable's deleted now. Just probably gonna wait for Dad. Pop's gotta go and weld the frame up that y'all seen. So yeah, but this came in. This is the new billet triple disc from Power Driven with custom stall. So but yeah, can't wait to see how this thing performs. Still waiting for the trans to come back, but yeah. So probably gonna pick up the camera when Pops is welding, which is probably gonna be a different day, or either when I'm wiring the new relay in for the fan, which I got the trans mount right there. I got to fabricate some, which I'll probably pick up the camera for that too. So, but yeah. All right, I'm over here. We're doing we're rewiring everything because, as you can see, it is a rat's nest of bullshit. But yeah, we're wiring in this nice little fuse block, if I can find it. Where's that fuse block? Over there? Huh? My fuse block. I misplaced it.
You took it back with you, the box.
I did, right? I know I did. Where is this thing, man? I'm gonna pick up the phone when I find it. Alright, so we found the box. So this is a pretty neat little thing right here. Let me get it off the bag. For everyone on the second gen now. There's a bunch of accidental lying all over the place, but for any truck. It's a nice little fuse block here. Comes with diagram, obviously. And it comes with like a bunch of fuses and everything. So this is basically how it works. Alright, easier to explain on here. Let me get this top off real quick. So basically, you get main positive coming off the terminal, main negative coming off the terminal, and then these are all your auxiliaries right here, but there's different fuses. So this is positive. Put all your positives here, put the fuses in, and put all the negatives here. So like, for instance, grab these right here. These are my rock lights, right? So you take this, bolt it onto a negative, and you take the positive, bolt it onto a positive, and yeah, pretty much that's it. And then you put the fuse in, and then it's gonna tell you if it's blown or not. And yeah, so this for mounting under my dash. That's where all my auxiliaries go to and shit. All my switches, my switch panel and all that. So yeah, like as you see, I got my switch panel in here. Right here, Amazon special. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So it's gonna be trans fan, compressor, my rock lights and shit. Then you got fog lights, and then the handicap is gonna be for eventually we're gonna put strobes in there. So we got a handicap someone on the side of the highway. But yeah, we're working on that today, so I'll update throughout that. Alright guys, this is day number 9,685. Got the trans wire for the second trans fan. Everything's wired up, fuse box under the glove box under the kick panel. All the wires ran. I gotta fix some of this to tie some of this up, but I'm gonna run the trans wire first. But yeah, all that's I would show you, but I kind of worked too fast and put all that back in already. So it's just a fuse block, although the wires ran correctly. So new remote wire ran, starlights auxiliary now instead of on a switch. So yeah, and under here, Dad welded the frame. All right, let's get some light. Got some undercoat there, but undercoat the inside of the frame before I put the gas tank back up. Now, as you see, Pop's welded the crack up. So, yep. So that's all squared away. So now I'm about to undercoat some of this and run the trans wire back here. And yeah, after that we gotta flip the SwayBar. And then yeah, just put gas tank back in and get the trans. And pretty much good to go to get the truck back and running again. All right, this is day 13,855 working on this thing. Today we are flipping the SwayBar because yeah, that's what they do. And doing that, we're gonna mount the trans coolers. And I fixed the ground wire. I fucked up. And we also ran the trans fan lines. I think I put that in the last clip. But yeah, so this right here. So when you lift these 94 to 98 trucks, they have this type of axle. So when you lift them, this shit is like fucked, and like yeah, the bushing goes out like almost instantly. Like as you can see when I move the truck. But yeah, so as you can see, it rubs. It's just in an awkward position, all that. But on the forums and everything, people say to just flip them over and mount these facing up. So that's what we're gonna do today, and put new bushings. And then we're gonna go and mount the new trans coolers and all that back here and run the trans lines, because I got the transmission back, which yeah, we're gonna mount it in right here. And yeah, I got the transmission back, set the parts in the backyard. I'm probably gonna put a clip of that in, of all what broke. So yeah, so as you can see, yeah, we kind of welded these motherfuckers, and the wear on the sprags and the bearings. Yeah, she did its work though. Yeah, but pretty much shit was fucked, so. Ow. That hurted. But yeah, these are all the bands, everything. Yeah. That's fucked. These are all fucked. But we got all new now, and we upgraded these too. We don't have 4 planets anymore, we got 6. So that's an upgrade. As you can see, you got some ripped clutches down there. Yeah, pretty fucked up. All the clutch material was gone on that one. Yeah, but that's that. Alright guys, got the SwayBar all bolted up and flipped it. So as you can see now, it's above the knuckle instead of below it. But that's how it should look. The best way to do this is with custom joints. I mean SwayBar links, like far from stock, Heim joint ones, something like that, which I'm gonna get a set, probably. I just don't have the, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the monies, the proceeds for it. So yeah, so we're just gonna use the factory ones for now, which should work. They're pretty tight. So I think they'll be alright. This one's a little fucked. It's a little, yeah, but like I said, it's tight. It works. It's better than what I had. But yeah, so that's how it should look, guys. So we're going to now move on to the trans coolers. Alright guys, so this is how the cooler's set up for this. Ended up being able to like mount them on top of each other using my dad's old bracket. You see, mounted to the bed, mounted to the bed. And so this is where the line's gonna come in from the front coolers, go to here. It's gonna output from here. I'm gonna wrap a hose, go around. It's gonna go up to here to this one, and then this one's gonna come out. And then this one's gonna go down into the hole right there, back to the trans. So yeah, it's pretty much how my double cooler system's gonna be ran. Ooh. But yeah, the bed stack right there. Alright guys, so we have it all set up now. So we have our feed line coming in from the front right here into this cooler, coming out of this cooler, going from this line up in here, going in this cooler, coming out of this cooler, going into yeah, what's gonna be down there. I just got some extra hose now hooked up to that because we don't get the trans in yet. But I'm probably gonna end this video here and then make the last video of getting it running, putting the gas tank in, wiring these up because that's quick, and putting the trans in. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.